From the 2nd century BCE all the way to the 18th century, the Silk Road laid its route across the globe, paving up the way for areas such as Delfshaven to flourish on the foundations of trade. Delfshaven remains one of the few areas that escaped the consequences of the Rotterdam bombing in the Second World War, standing as a historical reflection of Rotterdam's past. Its surrounding environment can be observed as a collective of fragmented islands, connected yet segregated by its dominant presence of water, infrastructure and people, creating in its essence an urban variant of an archipelago. Acknowledging this fragmentation as a quality is what brings us to the Western Archipelago. To transition a site into a health and leisure node, it's important to consider the main roads around the area of the hospital. To improve the quality of air, the roads will be restructured below ground, together with better public transport accessibility. This intervention creates a new public passage between the residential districts and the park, ultimately giving the road back to the people and allowing new streams of society to access the Western Archipelago. The turning point in the Koel Harbour currently presents difficulties for ships passing through. By redirecting them along the Schie, the existing green space with the old industries can be repurposed into a new waterway that bridges Schiedam with the river Maas. As a result, the size of industrial boats near the inner city will be reduced and the position of the suburbs will be enhanced by the presence of water. The removal of large ships allows for the havens to be transformed into recreational areas, managed by the Rijkswaterstaat, which anchors itself on the site, controlling the water infrastructure in Rotterdam. The remaining havens will be reimagined as a leisure core, inviting pedestrians and small boats to use the waterfront. This will be supported by new programs such as the Turnover Market, which incorporates a food hall with production labs, bringing the newest food technologies to the people of the Western Archipelago. With currently 330,000 households in the city of Rotterdam, the municipality plans to develop 56,000 more residential units by 2030. The Western Archipelago makes up 11% of this number, resulting in a responsibility to cater for an additional 6,160 residential units, which is proposed along the waterfront and in the housing cooperative, which aims to reinvent the Dutch housing bloc by incentivising inner-city densification through spatial and financial benefits. This additional densification makes it essential to take potential floodings into account. These floods require interventions such as punctuated green spaces to enable the absorption of water. These spaces will be characterised by a green lane, connecting the Heemlad Single to the riverfront, where it will end with a new public green space. The Western Archipelago stands prominently between the business district Bompiers and the Rotterdam Makers District. However, job opportunities here are limited without perspective of improvement. By emphasising the economic flow between these districts through the Western Archipelago, a new business boulevard establishes itself through new programs such as a data centre with a 5G cell tower, attracting e-businesses for its neighbourhoods whilst providing a district heating system. Additionally, the Digital Business Centre will bridge businesses and people through the digitalisation of workspaces. The Gateway of Delfshaven aims to represent the historical city and stand as a beacon of social integration and business opportunities. And the South Korean Embassy, which aims to accelerate international relations with other countries with Rotterdam. Together, these projects strive to bridge the city with its suburbs. The Western Archipelago is currently defined as a passing place, emphasised by the disconnection between the city centre and Marconiplein. However, by embracing the diverse nature of the site and continuing the cultural lane along New Binnenweg, the existing cultural diversity can be enhanced. This will be supported by the New Binnenweg Forum, which aims to become a new performance and interaction centre, as well as an anchor point to the street. By embracing the qualities of the fragmented islands and emphasising them through spatial interventions, the Western Archipelago proposes to revive its status within the city of Rotterdam.